Some people like to struggle for life. Some people like to struggle for no reason.
We automatically pedestaling like other businesses when we say that as if they don't have some of these same issues. That's my thing. We gotta.
That's the point.
It's not even what about it. It's not even what about it. And yes, every bit there will be good businesses, there will be bad businesses. But the point is, it's not because it's a like, wow, it's a black business. Wow, it's a woman-owned business. Wow, it's a rainbow-owned business. Like, what does it make it better than the next business? If the customer service is junk, wasn't there that whole issue with the food critic? He went down to
Is there more to it, Anton?
Keith Lee, I think
Let me give you an example of where this is illustrated the most. This could not be any more illustrated in politics. We will elect somebody because we need representation that look like us, and they will be the very worst thing for the community. They will rob us.
yeah, they blindly vote. They don't vote with logic. Like I said multiple times before. A lot of blacks they don't vote with logic, bro. With rationality. 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 They vote. They vote for a candidate because he or she is black, a woman, not because of the policies, the morality, the integrity, the principle, the morals, the principles, the yeah, bro, a lot of people are a lot of people have naivete. Uh, yeah, they don't do their due diligence, man. Due diligence. They just vote because this person is black, a woman. Uh, you got to care more about the policies, bro, not about race. Not about the race. Not about the race. Race is irrelevant. Race is irrelevant. Race is irrelevant. Irrelevant. Facts.
Need representation that look like us, and they will be the very worst thing for the community. They will rob us. They will destroy our school systems. They will let migrants in. They will allocate resources over to other people in other communities of people that's not even from America. They will align themselves with things that keep the communities that they serve down. And you will vote for them based off of identity politics, even though it's not even in your best interest. Instead of going with the person that actually gonna tell you exactly what you need in order to be successful. We do this to ourselves, and then we blame it on the system. It is your fault, and it is our fault that we continue to be at the bottom every single day because we keep on playing identity politics.
People prioritize. People prioritize. People prioritize. People prioritize wokeness over laudability, bro. Laudability. Crazy.
It's best for you. It is people every day that reach out their hand to give you a leg up, to give you an opportunity, to give you some gain, and then we will sit here and take our fucking advice from a scammer just because they look like us. That's the reason why Jay Morrison was able to finesse y'all in a trust fund. It's the doing the thing that is best for you. It is people every day that reach out their hand to give you a leg up, to give you an opportunity, to give you some gain, and then we will sit here and take our fucking advice from a scammer just because they look like us. That's the reason why Jay Morrison was able to finesse y'all in a trust fund. It's the reason why Dr. Umar Johnson been building his school for 15 fucking years on the Cashapp.
Umar Johnson.
Take our fucking advice from a scammer just because they look like us. That's the reason why Jay Morrison was
bozo Umar Wisconsin. Fulmar, Wisconsin.
able to finesse y'all in a trap fund. It's the reason why Dr. Umar Johnson been building a school for 15 fucking years off of a Cashapp. That has no ability to be sustainable, even if it was open, because it takes money to continue to run it, and then he's going to tax you if it's possible for him to even get it open, because I don't even believe it's possible. He would have to tax the people that he served in order to continue to keep a school open that don't even have the resources to do it in the first place. And he keep on parading around these broken fucking windows, acting like he's doing something for y'all, and y'all falling for the okie doke for somebody that's been race hustling. Listen, these people for the last 50 years been fucking race hustling y'all. Jesse Jackson, Umar
Al
Johnson,
Charlatan.
you name it. Every last
Polite,
one of them.
Nature Boy. Who else, bro? A lot of people, bro. Tariq Nasheed, Jamel Hill, bro. A lot of people, bro. A lot of people.
Resources to do it in the first place. And he
Patrice
keep on parading around
Colors.
these broken fucking
Patrice
windows, acting like he's doing something for y'all,
Colors.
and y'all falling for the
BLM.
okie doke for somebody that's been race hustling. Listen, these people for the last 50 years been fucking race hustling y'all. Jesse Jackson, Umar Johnson, you name it. Every last one of them been hustling y'all. Hustling y'all. All of these businesses, these politicians, Brandon Johnson, Aaron Adams, all of these people, Lori Lightfoot, and y'all vote them in and y'all support them based off of identity politics instead of vetting them for being the best person for the job. If it was your business, you would not hire a person based off of identity politics.
Facts.
You would be trying to figure out how you can keep your shit afloat, and you would hire the best person for
Most
the job, regardless of
qualified.
what race that they are, because it would be affecting your pockets. But we don't take the same perspective.
But see, that's
No logic and no sagacity within the WOKIEs, man. There's no logic. There's no sagacity within the WOKIEs, man. The WOKIEs that follow these bozos, Umar, Jamel Hill, Roland Martin, Joy Reid, that yeah, bro. Lord Jamar, Tariq Nasheed, Jamel Hill, the people that follow these people, man, they have benightedness in them.
In your pockets, but we don't take the same perspective.
But see, that's also a job that we do.
In your pockets, but we don't take the same perspective.
But see, that's also a job that we do.
As a whole, and you will vote for your own enemy to kill you just because they look like you. That's
crazy.
We just moved the goal.
That is the reality.
Talking about
that is the indisputable reality. You don't have to like Anton, bro, but you have to accept the truth, bro.
Kill you just because they look like you. That's
crazy.
We just
I agree.
Because we're not talking about a job. We talking about it came from who I would want my child to procreate with and build my legacy through. That's what I'm talking about. That's politics is completely different.
A legacy of a drug dealer.
Building my legacy. What's that?
A legacy made with drug dealers.
Yeah. Who said
That's
anything
the option you pick.
Drug dealers? Listen, and that's fine. Guess what? So you mean to tell me so just because this is surface level, none of us knows what each other's past was, right? You dig what I'm saying? I'm 41 years old, right? You know who knows what my past was? No, I'm not. Listen,
because
what I'm
hold on,
what each other's
hold on. Let me
a legacy of a drug dealer.
Building my legacy. What's that?
A legacy made with drug dealers.
Yeah. Who said
That's
anything
the option you pick.
Drug dealers? Listen, and that's fine. Guess what? So you mean to tell me so just because this is surface level, none of us knows what each other's past was, right? You dig what I'm saying? I'm 41 years old, right? You know who knows what my past was? No, I'm not. Listen,
because
what I'm telling you it is.
Let him speak, Jessica. Let him speak his word.
So what I'm saying is, I'm talking about who do I want my legacy going through. See, I've been in situations where I see the differences in these these relationships where it becomes a big issue when your grandkids are over at grandma's house and they don't like that little nigga running around. You dig what I'm saying? Trust me, I've seen that kind of shit. I don't want that.
But yeah, bro, he assumes that all white families have that, bro, that all white families got racist people in them, in them. You don't know all white families, so how can you say that, bro? That's yeah. I hate when people make when people make blanket statements, blanket statements, blanket statements. I hate that.
House and they don't like that little nigga running around. You dig what I'm saying? Trust me, I've seen that kind of shit. I don't want that for me and mine. You dig? I want us to be
I see what he.
synonymous with
I get
with
where
how
he
I rock.
comes
And
from,
the way I
but
say it is how it's gonna grow.
But
Plain and
law,
simple.
I don't.
Yeah, mine. You dig? I want us to be
Don't
synonymous
equate
with
white to evil. That's all I say, bro. That is all. That is all I say. Do not equate white to evil, bro.
with how I rock. And the way I say it is how it's gonna grow.
but
Plain and
law,
simple.
in the hypothetical.
No race
the
equates to
everything
evil.
that
No
you're
race
saying
equates to good.
does not address the
No,
hypothetical.
there's people should not make umbrella statements. Statements. They should be logical. People should be logical. That there needs to be more logic in the world.
With how
Less
I rock.
emotion.
And the way I say it
Less
is how it's gonna grow.
emotion.
But law, in
Less
the hypothetical.
emotion.
Less
Less
everything that you're saying
emotion.
does not address the hypothetical.
Word.
See, I've been in situations where I see the differences in these relationships where it becomes a big issue when your grandkids are over at grandma's house and they don't like that little nigga running around. You dig what I'm saying? Trust me, I've seen that kind of shit. I don't want that for me and mine. You dig? I want us to be synonymous with how I rock.
Just
And the
because
way I
it
say-
happened in certain white families that you know, that does not mean that it happened. It happens that it happens in all white families, bro. We gotta be logical, man.
Yeah, mine. You dig? I want us to be synonymous
Don't
with,
have that
with how
racist
I rock. And the way I say
mentality,
it is
bro.
how it's gonna grow.
But
Plain and
law,
simple.
in the
Don't have that
hypothetical.
racist
Everything that you're saying
racist
does not address the
mentality.
With how I
That
rock.
won't help.
And the way I
That
say
won't-
it is
that
how it's
won't
gonna
help.
grow.
But
Plain and
law,
simple.
in the hypothetical. Everything that you're saying does not address the hypothetical question that Jessica asked. She's just asking if you had these two choices, a wealthy white man and a black drug dealer, which one would you pick for your daughter? And to Anton's point, you went with identity before anything else. That's
Because it
all
goes
that
after legacy. Right. Because it goes after legacy.
And
When I
what-
say how
and
I
what-
want those children, my
And that
children,
I don't believe
Straight up though, are you gonna choose the drug dealer or the white man? Hold on, one
Yeah,
person at a
yeah,
time.
yeah.
One person at a time, y'all. We gotta go one person at a time. Cause ain't nobody gonna be able to hear us.
Let me ask you a question.
Everybody speaking at the same time.
So, Law, you feel, or do you believe legacy only exists through the bloodline of your race?
I mean, that's gonna be a very big part of it to me. Yes, absolutely.
But how
I mean,
far
that's
is that?
fair.
How far would that lineage really go? You know, like if you want to build on that type of foundation, right? And have your daughter deal with this drug dealer and hope that he's reformed and all that good stuff, right? How far would that really go down your timeline, like as far as your legacy?
I felt stuck where I was at and I wanted to move, forward. I wanted to go back to school because I wanted,
I like that's sustainable.
It would tarnish.
So look, well, I mean, the more that you dilute it, of course, it's not going to be sustainable. If you go with what was the other option, the wealthy white dude, then that's going to be diluted. Jamie Foxx is a perfect example of it. You know, he never messed with sisters, right? He and his daughter is mixed. Now she's marrying a white boy, right?
So you
now
always
her
just-
kid, hold on. Now her kids are going to be even diluted more. Now those millions that he's leaving to his daughter, they're not going to kids that look like him. Before you know it,
Law, are you gonna go back to Africa to guarantee this lineage? Are you gonna move back to Africa to guarantee this lineage?
Why would I do that?
Repatriate.
Because you cannot guarantee second, third, fourth generation that what you're saying will not happen in
I
America.
can't guarantee. Look, I
Guaranteed
can't
to happen that
guarantee
you get
it
mixed
4 and
in.
5 generations down.
There's not such a thing as legacy. Like legacy was done by other kings. Like what's this legacy?
Listen, man, half of these people don't even know who their real father is, bro. Come on, man, what are you talking about, man?
Don't you
I know
think
mine.
don't you think marrying or having, hypothetically, your daughter marry a drug dealer, wouldn't that tarnish your legacy as much as you're saying a white person would tarnish the legacy? Like, it's canceling each other out, right?
Well, if he was reformed, who knows?
He's
was
not
a
I never
reformed.
said reform, he's a
He's
straight
not
up drug
reformed.
lord.
Current.
Let me
I
put it
never
like
said
this, y'all.
She never, she never said reformed. She never said reformed. She never said reformed.
Like, it's canceling each other out, right? Like,
No, if he was reformed, who knows?
He's
a
not
I never
reformed.
said reform. He's a
Current.
straight
He's not
up drug
reformed.
lord.
Current.
Let me
I
put
never
it like
said
this,
that.
y'all.
He's not reformed.
Oh, well, okay, Jesus Christ.
He's a menace to the community.
A threat.
Then, I mean, I'm sorry, that's just crazy.
Well,
A blight.
Here's the thing.
A detriment.
Let me say this, Jay Styles. Let me say
Go
this
ahead,
because
brother.
I've been listening for a while. I mean, the obvious answer to that question is you want your daughter with whoever she's going to be safest with, right? That's the obvious answer. And in this, I will agree with Law. It is a pigeonhole question, but in this question, you know, the white guy with money. Well, we're assuming that he's not a physical abuser and all that kind of stuff because there's a lot of we're just assuming
Or
that
a
he's
devil.
a straight up,
He's a
law-abiding
laudable,
citizen. She's gonna be safer
righteous.
with him, right?
Yeah.
As a father, that's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna just place your daughter with a drug dealer just because he's
criminal.
black. I don't
Yeah,
agree
that's
with
trash.
aligning with black people
Just
because
because.
they're black. There's
Facts.
some evil.
Facts. That's based. Comment right there. Logical.
Aligning with
People got to be
black
logical
people just
this
because
year,
they're
man.
black. There's some evil, wicked black
Cease
people.
the
out here.
wokeness,
Let's just
man.
put that on.
People got to
on-
cease the wokeness, bro. They gotta change, bro.
Aligning with black people just because they're black. There's some evil, wicked
All
black people.
all
out here.
skin
Let's
folk
just put that on.
ain't
on tape,
kinfolk.
right? But I will-
All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Remember that. Remember that.
aligning with black people just because they're black. There's some evil, wicked black people out
Yes.
there. Let's just put
Yes.
that on tape, right? But I will say that we're talking
Devilish.
about best case scenarios. Best case scenarios when it comes to marriage and stuff like that. But the Bible says, do not be with somebody that you're unequally yoked with, right? And I think being equally yoked pretty much means finding somebody of the same culture and belief, right? 9 times out of 10, that does correlate with race, right? We can say that, right? So, but hey, it's just to each his own. It's a reason why. It's a reason why outside of the United States, where Asians most likely stick with each other, right? It's a reason why East Indians most likely they share the same culture, and I do agree with Law when it comes to if you're able to have a stronghold on your child and your wife shares the same culture and belief with you, you can pass down a correct legacy if you share the same culture. That's my belief.
I'm gonna just.
I just 100% disagree. I
It's
think
your
that
opinion, Anton.
I think that As a matter of fact, what we've been seeing across the board, not just with black people, white people, whoever it is that you want to identify, is people are walking away from their cultural norms because it's not conducive to their futures. And as a matter of fact, it's been the complete opposite. What you've seen
The wow is real, Afrin.
with people, and the more that people felt entitled just because of the fact that you black, as they've taken advantage of that. They've used that as a weapon, and then that's where you've seen the inception of feminism. White men are walking away from white women. Black men are walking away from black women. Asian men are having the same problems. And even when I see a lot of these comments and they say, well, you never see this from any other culture, yes, we do.
Yeah.
The very inception of men going their own way came from white men.
They the original passport program.
And they are the original. They just wasn't talking to y'all. And if you go into some of these pockets, even when it comes to these panels at YouTube or Clubhouse or Twitter or whatever, there are sects and segments of people from all cultures, culturally, walking away from different women based off of their mindsets and Western culture. And so being equally yoked has nothing to do with race or color whatsoever. So much so to where when you see people come over here from other countries to go ahead and destroy this myth that Umar Johnson shared as far as marrying a black woman, whether or not she's from Africa or she's from, you know, some other country or whatever like that, it's such a myth that when a lot of these Nigerians, Jamaicans, and all of these different people come over here, they
Caribbean, French, German, British, just different places.
With race, color, whatsoever. So much so to where when you see people come over here from other countries to go ahead and destroy this myth that Umar Johnson shared as far as marrying a black woman, whether or not she's from Africa or she's from, you know, some other country or whatever like that, it's such a myth that when a lot of these Nigerians, Jamaicans, and all of these different people come over here, they don't even look at y'all the same. They don't look at y'all and say that y'all awesome just because y'all look like them. They look at your work ethic. They look at your entitlement.
Mindset.
They look at whether or not you're a good person.
Character.
They look at whether or not you're lazy. They look at whether or not you actually dedicated to your craft, what your results
your
are.
brain,
the field that you pick
your
when
heart,
you go into college. Those are the criteria.
your character, not your race.
Results are the field that you pick when you go into college. Those are the criteria to determine whether or not they actually want to rock with you or not, or whether or not they even want your daughter to date you. They don't let their daughter date you just because you black.
Ain't no way.
They look at their daughter and they be like, look at this lazy motherfucker that's playing video games every day. I didn't teach him that. I taught my daughter to go to a STEM field, and I would rather my daughter go with somebody that's more closely going in the direction that she's going in, not just based off of their race.
Base. Yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. Yeah, bro. It is about the brain, the heart, the yeah, bro. Not about the race, man. People gotta cease the wokeness, man. Straight up. Salute to Anton for that. For the courage to say what is logical, bro. Straight up. About to dip. Love y'all, man. Peace.